It's Saturday and the time is 1 o'clock. Chimunga's ready, so the show's about to start. The beat's steady, so the flow got a beat too. You like my intro, so I made one just for you. Chillmonger, he be from the north. 33 questions, you got no other choice but to check him out and feel his vibe. He got one of the hottest shows alive. So have a seat and tune in. Chill is ready, so let's begin. 33 fire questions. Chillmonger made these questions. Please check out these questions. Saturday, 1 o'clock
1:30
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you miss it.
Don't miss it.
Peace.
I am Chillmonger, and I am here with 33 Burning MCU Questions. I'm being joined by, from the live chat to the live stream, Gray.
What's up, man?
Gray, very happy to have you here. First time, you know how the game plays because you've played the game yourself via words. First question. Would you want Iman Vellani on set of other Marvel projects to gain experiences at the risk of a leak? This is an interesting conundrum here. She's brand new, first ever job acting was in Marvel, and she managed to keep the secrets. Is that someone that we want around more Marvel projects to understand things? I would say yes. I would if I was the president, because I'm not that paranoid.
I would too.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna get no big leaks out.
What can she even leak, really? Like, just watch the people do the scenes. It's not like you have access to every single like intimate scene with having to do with plot. You can just tell her, listen, if it's in the third act, you don't be on set. But since we're recording something in the first couple of acts, come through. Yeah, this is going to be the trailer anyways. Come learn. This is how actors act. This is the experiences that they go through. It's how they talk to their co-workers. This is a normal setting in Hollywood. This is where you talk. Yeah. But that is exactly what she needs, especially as we all want her to be the Marvel president in a few years, don't we? I'm pushing for that. Her or Dominique Thorne, whoever wants it. One of the two.
Okay.
Anzo from Biggerford Entertainment has joined the live stream. Hello, Anzo.
Hold on, my headset's there.
He'll talk when he's ready. Today's special live stream, as you can see in the live chat, is a charity live stream. We collectively, myself and the group, the panel, we are doing this for a good cause. What we want to do is raise money for Howard University. It is Chadwick Boseman. Let me put up the overlay since I prepared it. It's over at Howard. I'll get rid of the question. Okay. So this is where I'm going to put the money. You see the part that says other? Yeah, I'm going to click on other, and I'm going to donate exactly how much money we get to raise over here on this live stream. So it is up to you. It is a charity stream, and I didn't think that through. I can't have that there. I'm learning as I go. But slowly but surely, there is, yes, charity stream, and there is, put this up there. We currently have 67 Canadian cents here. Click on that link and figure out how you, if you would like to, if you would so generously give to this charity, I will, at the end of this, after all the money's collected, including any revenue I get from this video. So like this, like the generated from AdSense, if it says like, let's just say last week I earned 66 cents from this entire video. It won't be 66 cents this time. I'm going to add more ads in between every question. So when people watch on the replay, it makes more money, but I will add that to this. I don't necessarily have a goal. It would be a dream to hit $100 and be like, here, $100 to Howard. I don't know. I've never done a charity stream or asked for like even close to this. This is the first time I'm trying it. So I think I will keep reminding, maybe every third question, I'll come back into charity mode. Hey guys, donate. If you give what you can. It is because of Chadwick Boseman that I even have a YouTube channel. His Howard University College of Fine Arts is named after him. On behalf of him, thinking of him, we're going to drop a little bit of change, okay? I'm rambling. Guys, all I needed to say was charity, donate, right? That's all you needed to know. Sergio, what's going on, Sergio? You're going to be reading Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man tomorrow, aren't you? On his YouTube channel. Superboy, hello there. AMBW's to send I will send you the link, actually. And then Tony says, what's good? He says it's a dope idea. Yup.
Absolutely.
StreamYard link right there. So it's in the description if you want to donate, and I'll remind you guys again when newer viewers pop in. Question number 2, Anzo: if Spider-Man was created today, would his name stick? Stick.
No, they'd probably use some sort of pronouns. Spider person.
Person of spider.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Why does he have to be a man? X-Men don't fly anymore, right?
I heard that one. Hey, what do you think about that, Jamie from the AMBW channel? If Spider-Man was created today, would that name stick?
Possibly. Or you know what? All the SJWs might come out and say, oh, well, there's also Spider Women. So, you know, might as well change it to like Spider Person or Spider Being.
Oh, you're one of those YouTubers, huh? We got another one of those YouTubers. His name is the Jaded Fanboy. Hello, Jaded Fanboy.
Hey, Chillmonger. Hey, guys.
About this topic.
Jaded, what's up, man? Long time.
Hey,
Good?
Anzo. Yeah, not bad.
Cool.
Hey, now that there's 5 people here, yes, it works. Yeah, it's a charity stream, everybody.
Hey, okay.
So
I'm glad I could help.
Hey, help with your answers. The question was about Spider-Man. You think if that name was created today, it would stick?
I don't even think it would be used. I think it would just be called Arachnid or something like that. I don't even think they would use Spider-Man or Spider-Woman or Iron Man. I don't even think they would bother with that anymore.
Are any of the new superheroes named anything man? I think
No,
Ms. Marvel's
because even
pretty new.
Ironheart, Ironheart's not Iron Woman. She's Ironheart.
There's exactly a comic book issue that addresses that too.
But there is Moon Girl. But I think it was specifically designed because it was
Moon
a
Boy.
variation of Moon Boy, though. But I don't think there's any original characters that have a prefix or a suffix of man or woman anymore.
What do you think about this one, Gray? If Spider-Man was created today, would his name stick?
About with everybody else, I think the name would be changed, but I don't know if how many Spider the derivative names there are to give them. What kind of title to give them?
Listen, there's Silk and there's what is Ben Reilly? This Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider.
Everyone else is Spider-Man 2099 or Spider-Woman or Miles just calls himself Spider-Man too. It's funny. Next is, does Zeus believe in God? No. He's too arrogant. Nope.
Yeah, and he thinks he's...
I'm sorry.
He thinks he's God.
I was saying, do you mean in the MCU or do you mean in the Marvel comics?
MCU.
Oh, then there is no God in the MCU.
Jaded, how long have you been playing this game? Did you really ask me? Oh, wait, you mean MCU?
Well, sometimes you go back and forth. Sometimes you refer
rarely, though. Just assume it's MCU.
I just wasn't sure. Because in the comics, there isn't really God. There's the one above all. He's not really called God. So,
but I thought it's on the MCU that like all the religions exist, like all the different folklore and cultures. Because in Moon Knight, they confirmed that there's different like afterlives for every single person.
Yeah,
but there's some religions that
in Thor: Love and Thunder, and in Thor: Love and Thunder, there's the council of all the various.
Right. Yeah.
But if I were to use the religion of Islam, which is something I practice, the inclusion of other deities is like a contradiction. Like there can't be another God if you're Muslim. So to me, it's like you're trying to say everyone's welcome, but by the rules of one of our religions, at least, actually, even Christianity, I'm pretty sure
everything else is everyone else is a pagan god or a false idol or something like that.
You know,
well, I'm sorry. I heard Chumong, not bringing it up. I heard in Blade, one of the rumors was that the plot is going to revolve around Blade being a Muslim because Mahershala Ali is also practicing Muslim. So I heard that was going to be woven into the plot somehow.
And then I think the director was also a Muslim himself. To me, that's not something that I look for. Like, I don't feel like my religion on screen makes it right or like, yes, we got one. I'm not looking for that. Let's go to the live chat comments. People are talking, and Kita says, I think it would work, Kita. Okay, Kita. Appreciate the input, Kita. Kita, if you want to get on the mic, let us know. Sergio says, yeah, man, some Spidey Marvel talk rare around the House of Nerds parties. Yeah, but you're going to be chit-chatting about a Marvel comic book, and I'm very excited. The day they try and change the X-Men is the day I rage quit comics. It's not going to happen in the comics. It'll happen in the movies. Least likely hero to show mercy. It's not Black Panther because he was ready to kill Claw. Every breath you take is mercy. And then he put it down because all the South Koreans had their phones out, and he's like, all right, you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to kill you. So it's not Black Panther. A hero that wouldn't show mercy, Iron Man, baby.
No, I think Iron Man would. Oh man.
Bro, against his own friend, he wouldn't show mercy. He killed my mom.
Yeah, but he wasn't trying to kill Cap though. He was trying to kill Bucky, and him and Bucky weren't friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Hawkeye would be up there too. I don't really see Hawkeye being the merciful type.
I would say Black Widow. Black Widow. I don't
Black
think
Widow
she
works
would
the
show
best.
mercy.
Yeah, she's sort of the one who doesn't have a soft spot. She's done some
Right.
things.
Mm-hmm. She's probably had opportunity where she could have shown mercy and she didn't, right?
That's right.
Yeah, but was it choice or was it because it was programmed? Whereas now that she's out of the program,
That could be
would
a
she
good
show
question too.
mercy though?
I think it would all depend on who the villain is she's fighting or who she's fighting. You know what I mean?
Oh, Dreykov
Like,
was
if
getting
she's fight-
zero mercy.
Oh, right. And
Whereas
I don't
Outer
think
was, whereas Outer was getting mercy. Yeah.
I don't think she would have gave Thanos any mercy either if she had stayed alive to fight him, right? And had the chance to kill him. I don't think she would show Thanos any mercy. So.
Next question of 33 Burning MCU Questions on this charity stream here, where we're putting up some dollars for Howard University, which is the school Chadwick Boseman had attended. I will donate the number that is appropriate. We got Mia Johnson in the back room. Hello there, Mia Johnson.
Hey, I didn't know this was a charity stream. That's so cool.
Yes, I do everything last minute. But yes, this is us putting money together. There is a link in the live chat if you guys want to drop a couple of dollars here and there for Howard University and I'm going to be doing a DC Burning Questions tomorrow, by the way. So we're going to accumulate all the money from this stream, from tomorrow's stream, and then I'll look at all the ad revenue that has been generated from YouTube, and then we'll put some money on behalf of our dearly beloved, our fallen, but our favorite actor, Chadwick Boseman, to the Howard University Bachelor, what's it called? Arts. Hold on, get the right word. College of Fine Arts. There it is. Mia, we just asked the question of who's the least likely hero to show mercy. What do you think?
The least likely hero to show mercy. That's a good, because I guess coming from, you're thinking of like Punisher or even like a Loki, but those aren't really heroes. It would have to be someone who's been through a lot, but they also have kind hearts. I'm thinking like Thor, maybe he would snap. I don't know.
Thor, that's a good one. We didn't think of him.
Right,
Well,
and
if
Thor
that's the case-
did.
Well, if
Thor
that's the
did
case-
kill Thanos.
He tried to.
Yeah, he did. He went off.
Yeah.
And then the
In
first time he
Endgame,
did aim
right?
for the head, he tried to kill him for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thor's not showing mercy to Thanos, of course. But even like
No.
the Malekith Dark Elf, I think he killed his villain there too. He was having
Yeah.
no time for it.
Mhm.
But if that's the case, would we include Gamora and Nebula then?
Gamora gone soft.
Gamora's gone soft. Not after that rebirth. She looked at Star-Lord.
You're
and
right.
kissed him.
That Gamora was a villain. Like she was hard. The Gamora from
Mhm.
2014
Yeah,
didn't
she
have
came
the.
back as if I'm supposed to be dating this guy. Are you serious?
Gamora. That's a good one. Gamora's a good one. Live
Yeah,
chat
she is.
says, SSJ says the best DC fan is here. K-Dot, you have the link now. And if anyone else clicks on that link, I won't invite you inside. Okay. He says Wolverine or X-23. If they do Wolverine right, he better not have any sympathy. Question number 5. When are we getting the X-Men?
2026. After the contract or deal or whatever that's rumored but never officially confirmed is over. We all know it's real though. Come on. We all know,
It better be real, because then it's just straight up incompetence if there's no X-Men and there's no reason for it.
I agree.
Hold on. Let me check my magic 8-ball. Hold on.
Bro, that's
Future
crazy.
Future looks
I invited.
cloudy. Oh, I'm sorry. Future looks cloudy, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
I'm gonna get rid of that because you want to see my face. I didn't think this thing through. I thought this overlay was awesome. Hey, it's a charity stream. It's got the stars, but it blocks people's faces when there's 9 guests. When there's 7 guests. Yo, K Dot, hello.
Black Adam is here.
Black Adam is here. I'm gonna have to check out that movie. I think right after the stream, I'm gonna go give it a look. See. Did
Peak
you see it, Mia?
cinema.
Mia, see it?
Did I see it? No, it came out on Thursday. I might see it. My hopes aren't high. I'm sorry, but I want to be open to it being good. That's my fingers crossed.
Apparently, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Anzo.
No, I was just gonna say it's good. I really enjoyed it. I think it's up there with one of the best DCEU movies.
I want to like it. We'll all be old when the X-Men comes. Black Adam was a 7 out of 10. There's a good review. There's from Snyder Steppenwolf. Black Adam was solid. I know it's going to be good. The next question of 33 Burning MCU Questions: where will She-Hulk appear next? Probably Daredevil Born Again. If they're together, the way that it ended, she might pay a visit for like an episode or two, and then she's too expensive with her CGI. They'll go back.
I heard she was supposed to pop up in Captain America 4.
Yeah, I heard it was a movie she was coming up in. I didn't know about a series, but I heard it was a movie she's supposed to be in next.
Captain America's getting a movie?
Captain America,
Yeah.
dude, the next
Falcon?
Captain movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next.
Falcon. There's going to be a Falcon movie. I understood. Okay.
No, I had to say that to clarify for you because I know what you meant when you said that, right? But yes, Captain America is getting a movie.
I disagree. Jamie?
I heard Cap Force, but it sounds more like a Hulk movie to me because Mark Ruffalo's in that. Red Hulk is going to be it. The leader is going to be in it. I'm like, is this even a Captain America movie anymore?
I don't know. What Falcon comic book are they adapting? Or I should say, just to be respectful, which Sam Wilson appearance will they adapt to make into a movie? Or is it just an original script?
I don't know.
The original.
Jaded, you might know more, right? I mean, I heard they're basing it off of some sort of Hulk New World Order storyline.
Yeah, but involving Sam Wilson, that I'm not aware of.
I don't know.
Because I read World War Hulk and I read Planet Hulk and I read the Scar thing, and Falcon doesn't really play a part in it. Neither does
any of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, he goes up against basically, the MC, the Marvel universe. Well, he goes up against a fake. The Inhuman with the voice. I'm drawing a blank.
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt was they had to retcon Black Bolt and make him a Skrull because there's no way Hulk would have survived the real Black Bolt, but blah blah blah.
In the live chat, people are talking. Snyder Steppenwolf says, I don't want whack MCU She-Hulk to come back. Hey, just because you didn't like her in this series doesn't mean she's doomed in her next appearance. Shout out Captain Marvel. I'm not holding a first movie against her, which I like the first movie, but especially with a new director, Captain Marvel is going to be a different take. Same with She-Hulk. She won't be dealing with little cases here and there or things that bored you in the series. She-Hulk in a Sam Wilson movie, she could just be there to fight and lay down like, oh, Thunderbolt Ross is here. We need a Hulk. Let's counter a Hulk with another Hulk here. And she shows up and just does what you would expect.
But if She-Hulk does show up in Sam's movie, she's going to do all the work because Sam can't fight. So,
you saying that because you don't believe in Marvel's writing, or do you believe Sam can't fight?
Oh, Sam can't fight. What is he going to do against Hulks?
He can fly.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, he better hope the Hulk don't grab his little bird wings.
Don't underestimate the power of Red Wing, okay? Don't underestimate the power of
and his suits are made out of vibranium, so
not the same, not to the same technological level as Black Panther. So he doesn't.
I know. Vibranium was enough. They say that the vibranium needle got her blood, and they gave it to the leader guy or the Hulk King guy. Vibranium can pierce against the Hulk. You got it right there.
Well, after the finale, is that even still canon? Because it seems like that being retconned. Like She-Hulk retconned it itself,
which is another flaw of the show. We don't know what's real and what's
facts.
I don't even think they got her blood anymore. She totally wrote it out the story.
Wait a minute. What do you mean another flaw? It's a constant flaw.
So wait, quickly. I'm sorry, just like on the subject of Hulks and Red Hulk, Harrison Ford just got cast as the new Thunderbolt Ross, right? But here's the thing: he's older than William Hurt was when he died. He's like 10 plus years older.
I guess
Really?
he's healthier.
Dude, like, what's he gonna do? Like, let's say like he dies, right, 2 years from now, and then they recast someone. Oh, you know what? Let's recast someone even older than him. Let's get some motherfucker that's 90. Okay, like, oh, okay. They keep casting older and older. Okay, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe Red Hulk only has 2 movies and the character dies, so that they don't have to worry about that.
I think
Okay.
best bet just get a guy who's 50 that looks old and young at the same time, and you'll be good. That's like 10 years.
Well, if Harrison Ford turns into Red Hulk, they may not need Harrison Ford, right?
He'll stay Red Hulk.
Yeah, stay Red Hulk permanently.
He'll just stay Red Hulk.
And then they'll just have to change his voice or whatever if something happens to him.
Captain Marvel 2 is gonna be like the first movie I have heard the audio. What are you talking? You've heard the audio? What is it? You got the hookups? You heard the audio? Hawkman would mop Sam.
Facts.
Black Adam was dope action, dope CGI, weak messy writing. I do not go to a superhero movie for the writing, my friend.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up, Big Brel? Kita?
I don't know, man. Black Adam had some good writing, had a good base story, and they just didn't take advantage of it.
You stuttered and took too long to tell that joke, so you know.
It wasn't a joke. I was just being honest.
Bro, what's up? 33 recast T'Challa question, says LB. LB, if you are here and you are able to join the stream, I will send you a link. Actually, just use the one that I sent it to K-Dot. Scroll up. Perp is in the building too. Perp, you know you have a link from the group chat. And the next question of 33 Burning MCU Questions, where we're doing a charity stream on behalf of Chadwick Boseman because we love him. Charity stream is question.
Chadwick.
Blank is what splits Jen and Matt. Ooh, Mia, what's it gonna take to ruin this relationship?
What is it gonna take?
This
I don't know,
distance relationship.
Yeah, it is gonna be the distance. I don't know. Like, they seem like a strong couple. Also, I'm way in the minority here because I actually enjoyed She-Hulk. I just enjoyed it because it was silly, and I just anyway. What would split Jen and Matt?
Actually, I want you to continue why you enjoyed She-Hulk, because what I said earlier about Black Adam was I don't go to a superhero movie writing. Anzo agreed with me. Finish what you were going to say. You enjoyed it just for the good time, right?
For me, I thought it was, they were setting it up as a comedy. And like all Marvel stuff has hints of comedy. But I think with them specifically going in and wanting it to be sitcom, like where you do just kind of have like a one-off episode where like here she's, I don't know, I'm already drawing a blank, but like in one episode she does this episode she does that. I think it's fun to play kind of with what Marvel structure is all about. Like, okay, we have like 6,000 shows and 6,000 movies in the can. We can at least be a little playful with some of the stuff. So I like that they were playful with this one. So that's why I had to give it some points.
See guys, like the show. Damn, it's not that hard. So again, what splits Jen and Matt? Who wants to go next? Gray, what do you think about this one?
Electra. That's it, Electra. I hope. That's what I'm hoping.
That's a good answer. Anzo, what splits Jen and Matt?
Yeah, I think Electra's a good choice. I was gonna say the other lawyer chick. I can't remember her name. I was gonna say her that he had a little fling with, but it's probably Electra because he has this thing for Electra. Always has. All
right. Jamie.
Good writing, because any good writing will keep Jen away from the freaking MCU. Get her
Facts.
For me, it's the distance. It is an expensive trip, and we know how he said about, I take a lot of pro bono work, but then every now and again for money, I'm going to take one of those other jobs. Well, he just took a plane ticket to fly back from New York to LA for the little finale moment. He got to meet Hulk. He got to sit and meet the parents. That's going to get really expensive on his part. And she might not be willing to drop everything she's worked so hard for to keep visiting him in New York. So this will be the long distance. K-Dot.
What will split them apart? The twerking is what splits them apart.
He's conservative. He says
no, and and I don't mean it in that term. I mean it like this. She-Hulk has been taking it slow with Matt. Very slow, and she might hurt him, put him in the hospital. She's going to put him in a hospital with those skills. So I think that's what's going to end that relationship when he ends up in the hospital with a broken lower half.
No, what's going to end the relationship is
Yeah.
Matt is going to find out about all the dudes she slept with during the series, and he's going to get angry and be like, nah, I'm done.
No. Matt regaining his eyesight is what will split up Jen and Matt.
Jen is gonna be on one of those news. Jen's gonna be like, those. What are your body counts? And then they ask the person. She'll reveal the information.
And then Matt will say, "What? No, sorry."
Are we shaming on the stream? Oh my goodness.
But I'm saying that's what's gonna happen.
Matt is so virtuous and hasn't gone through how many women in his.
Good point. Good point.
Blindness to get laid.
And he's Catholic. Isn't that like?
I mean, there's
where's the guilt?
Somebody needs to do a Marvel.
Matt is a sinner.
Somebody needs to do a Marvel body count of the male superheroes, and I think some of them are pretty high.
Tony Stark has to be the highest, but a lot of it has been off camera because he's been with Pepper the whole time, right?
Yeah, Tony Stark's just a freak.
I agree.
You wouldn't like Matt when he's angry. Ghosting because that's what we do nowadays, says Mr. CEAD. Bro, where's that coming from? That comment is coming from sort of like a personal relationship that you're having, Mr. CEAD. This man said ghosting. That's what we do nowadays. Okay. Hey, I wish you the best. And Matt did criticize Paige over her sex life. That's right. Deborah Ann Wool coming back as Karen Page. That'll split them up. Question number 8 on this charity stream where we're donating money to Howard University. Gonna count up all the money that we accumulate here on this stream and give it to them. There is a link down in the description. There should be a link pinned also in the live chat if you want to contribute a little bit. Is question number 8. Could young Eli Bradley answering the door for Sam and Bucky, he's not home. Could he defeat a BTS member? Guys, the BTS, the South Korean government, have what's it called when you're enlisted to a war? What's it called? You have to show up. What's that word? Drafted.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in South Korea. Our favorite boy band, they're all going to be fighters now. You think Eli could take one of them?
Wait, Eli?
Yeah, Eli. The kid with the freckles, the black kid. He's very light, but he is the one who is Isaiah Bradley's.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, I think he could.
No, BTS, they sing and they dance, and they're just like all active. They're well versed in a lot of defense techniques for all the fans who are going to attack them. A BTS member, even the ugliest one, all 9 of them could whip his ass. But
you're forgetting Eli's a brother.
They're Korean. I don't know what that means, but they're Korean.
He's a brother, so he can, he has the fighting skills to take them on.
Yeah, he did grow up in a rough neighborhood.
Until BTS comes back from the military, that's when they're going to come back with their skills. They don't got those skills yet because Isaiah Bradley was in the military. He probably showed Eli a couple of things. BTS don't have their skills yet. They're just dancers and singers.
They have good cardiovascular. That plays a part in a fight. Unless you want to tell me that Eli was roughing up the kids and there's evidence of it that you can point to, I don't know. Just because he lived in that neighborhood doesn't mean he partook. I'm sure that his grandfather kept him in line. Boy, do this, boy, do that. And he listened. So,
only reason I feel like his grandfather started keeping him in line recently.
What do you think about this one, Anzo? Could Eli defeat a BTS member?
I have no idea who the hell BTS is, so I'm gonna say yes.
Is anyone else familiar with that boy band?
Well, I just went online to see who they are, and after looking at them, a strong wind could defeat the BTS. Come on.
Bro, here's the thing too.
Their fan base is pretty toxic. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. You gotta remember, BTS has their own army too. All they need to do is just call a bunch of preteen girls to come and kick that kid's ass. I'm just saying, it wouldn't be a fair fight for him.
Mia, don't laugh so hard.
No, this is a great conversation. I do know when they do have a really strong army. We would doing social media, we would get the most likes and retweets from BTS stuff. You just have to, Jungkook woke up this morning and you get 100,000 retweets. So
you know their names, Jungkook. Hey.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But on the other end, yeah, I don't unless
Part
they
of the
go to their
army.
unless they go to their military training. I don't think they've got what it takes, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
Well,
is it gonna be like military service, like Elvis Presley's type of military service? That's the thing, though.
I read they do have to go through like basic training, like combat training, and then maybe they can like do maybe marketing or some easy stuff. But I think they do have to do like some real training.
It's probably gonna be smooth sailing for them anyways. I mean, Korea's not. There's no. I don't know if Korea's in battle.
I'm just saying though, but Keita, like looking at it this way, guys, if you are that contribute that much to the economy, you're playing a role for your country. If you just make music, you do concerts, and you do all that stuff, you are benefiting the country if you continue your career. I know it doesn't look like that because they don't get to fight. I think that if you maybe cut a deal that I guess you do charity or you do you go the revenue from this concert will go to Korea itself, and you're like, oh well, we need money to buy weapons, we need money to defend ourselves, so okay, they're doing their part. That makes me feel good. I'd be satisfied with that technique.
You mean like do a Captain America where they're just there to sell bonds or something?
Exactly like that. Before I get to these live chats, let me interrupt you, K-Dot, because in this charity stream we have donation. Jared, thanks for the kickback. We are now at $11.93 Canadian in this wonderful charitable effort from the Chillmonger YouTube channel. So let's keep it rocking, guys. We are donating for Howard University. There it is right there. One more time. Get rid of that thing because I'm slow. And at the end of the stream, or by tomorrow after I do the DC question stream, we are going to click on other. We're going to enter an amount, and we're going to drop some money on behalf of the name of Chadwick Boseman. Mike is in the building. Hello there, Mike.
Oh shit.
Hello.
How long were you waiting for me? I didn't see you. Sorry.
Since 1 o'clock.
I was not. We were not here at 1 o'clock. It's 33 Burning MCU Questions, and we were sitting on the BTS. You know this boy band at all?
No.
Okay, we'll just skip to the next question. Mike, is there a Wakandan that's named LeBron?
No.
I was watching your live stream and we were talking basketball when I created this question. I think there's a L apostrophe Bron. You know how those Wakandans do?
LeBronaka James.
LeBron James.
Maybe.
No, I say no.
Can one of you guys turn your cameras on? Because this looks awful. It's just me and Mia. Thanks, Jaded Fanboy.
Well, it's just that I was smoking a cigarette and you said you didn't want me.
Oh, wait, look at Mia. Give me some. Yeah. You want some, Jaded? Come here. Yeah. Jaded Fanboy. Wakanda named LeBron.
No, LeBron maybe, or not LeBron. No.
How do black people have freckles? Eli can fight. Back of the bus says, chill, what's up? You have a link. You want to come in here, Marcus and Josh? Come, show up.
Black people got freckles.
Black people can have freckles. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they can.
They can.
We all know one person specifically, don't we, everyone? K-Dot and me know one.
Who?
Right.
Wait.
Somebody's kid.
Somebody's kid. Huh?
Oh, never mind. I don't want to say names. Perp says someone got a lot of background noise. Yeah, is that you, K-Dot? Someone has background noise.
Somebody's still doing
accusing the Black Adam fan. Typical.
Somebody's doing wheelies in your street again there, K-Dot, from last night.
And they better not be these freaking kids.
Question number 10. We're all fans of House of Dragon. I just saw Mia doing her review a couple days ago.
Yeah. We are?
We are.
No, we're not.
The ones who matter are, okay?
Okay.
Is there an Asgardian that's named Rhaenyra? Yeah, there is. Mike? Mia? Asgardian named Rhaenyra?
I'm thinking about it. That's like Norse, like Scandinavian-ish culture. Rhaenyra doesn't sound like it fits that. And George R. R. Martin comes up with these names. Like some of them are like spin-offs of real names, and then some of them aren't. So I don't know. They would have to be really creative to come up with Rhaenyra and Asgard.
True or false time? Life in Valhalla is better than the ancestral plane. Where you're just a panther all this time, and then when there is a new panther, you get to show up. If it's yours, you get to turn into a human again and talk to him. That's what happened with T'Chaka. That's whack. Being a panther walking on 4 legs all of a sudden when you're used to 2. Life in Valhalla, you got your full body. You're just welcoming people. You're up in the clouds. Heimdall was
Basically
chilling.
feasting and partying.
Yeah, you party too.
Yeah, parties and feasts. I didn't see any of that in the ancestral plane.
Nice trees.
I'm gonna go with true because the ancestral plane looked kind of plain.
And the ancestral plane was more about being at peace and stuff like that. It wasn't really about, drinking and carousing and being boisterous.
Bro, all they were doing was just standing around. They were literally just standing.
Well, they were waiting. They were standing there because they were waiting for T'Challa. He was coming. It's not like they were just standing there going, okay, I got nothing else to do. They were just, it was like, hey, we're greeting.
Well, there's nothing out there but fields. Do they even have Wi-Fi? They have nothing. They're literally, when you die, it's basically you stand there. You get to stand for all eternity.
It's true. That's why I'd rather go to Valhalla. You get food. You get food and stuff.
You're a giving person, K-Dot.
K-Dot's going wherever he can plug in his Xbox. That's where he's going.
No, none of that. I just saw K-Dot drop a donation, so I appreciate and I believe K-Dot when he says what he says. We are in a live stream for charity purposes, and in this charity stream, we have collectively together donated 40 Canadian dollars to this Howard University fund. At the end of the stream, I'm going to go ahead and donate that money up into the Howard University. Chadwick Boseman, I should learn the whole damn thing without pulling it up. College of Fine Arts. It's the College of Fine Arts. This is amazing. Like $40. I don't care whether no one donates anything else. It's a win. I'd have never thought that me coming on here could optimistically, I'm like, if we make $100, that'll be solid. We already have $40 in a 37-minute stream. There's 33 questions, and we might go another hour and a half. We might hit more than that, which is awesome. I just can't say enough good things, and I'm new to this, so if I'm talking like this, I don't know what to say. Okay, true from Brywood. We got Diesel in the building. He says true. Big bro, and then you say Canadian ducats. I'm Canadian. What am I gonna do? I wasn't gonna hit the USD thing. I mean, I don't understand Canadian money, but that's dope. It's about like for every dollar, we're $70 or something like that. But it's not that big of a difference.
For you meant 70 cents. 70 cents, not $70. Yeah.
Is my math right, or does that feel like it's wrong, Anzo?
It's about that. It's about that. It's a little over 50%. So yeah.
Anzo, true or false? Harrison Ford puts a stain on William Hurt's legacy.
Well, William Hurt didn't really have a legacy in the MCU, so no, it's false.
I will go false also. What do you think about that, jaded fanboy?
I don't know. I think William Hurt did have a legacy. I mean, he's been around since the Hulk movie.
Not asking if he has a legacy, but does Harrison Ford put a stain on it?
Oh, heck no.
What do you think about it, Mia?
Does it put a stain on his legacy? No, I think for me, when I think of William Hurt, I mean, yeah, he's General Ross, but at the same time, he's not one of those characters or one of the actors where I'm like, oh, drat, he's not gonna be coming back. I mean, sad that he died, but that's just, yeah.
Gray, does Harrison Ford put a stain on William Hurt's legacy?
Nah, William Hurt had his legacy cemented during the 1980s. We knew him. I knew him from his classic films back then.
No, but it's so crazy. I keep hearing how you can't recast T'Challa, but it puts a stain on Chadwick Boseman. And here we all saying that this wouldn't. K-Dot, does Harrison Ford put a stain on William Hurt?
I doubt he will. I think he'll do a good job, just like William did, because he's a good actor. So, if you find a good actor, they can obviously continue the role and do good.
That's right.
It's not that hard.
Jamie, let's keep it consistent, baby. True or false? Harrison Ford stains William Hurt's legacy.
Harrison Ford is a shitty actor, only known for Indiana Jones and Star Wars. He does not come close to touching William Hurt's legacy, let alone is Thunderbolt Ross. No way.
I'm sorry, what?
He went in.
Oh, Jared says that it's false. Good answer. Big Bro says it's false. Keita tells us that it's false. Doesn't hurt William Hurt or Sam Elliott's legacy. False. False. Everyone agrees that this is a false statement. With Harrison Ford, it's plus. That's right. That's right. Perp said, damn. Question 13 of 33 Burning MCU Questions on this charity stream. Link in the description. True or false? Michael Jordan knows who Riri Williams is. We got a Chicago legend, we got a Chicago superhero, and we have a Chicago panelist. Does Michael Jordan know who Riri is?
I'm sure. Well, he's kind of a comes off as, boomer now. So like for someone who would be like more Gen Z, he might be like, who is that? Unless she would have to be like wrapped in like the Oprah crowd, Obama, Chance the like all of those people in the Chicago crowd. But Michael Jordan, I don't know. He's not online. I don't know what his deal is. So he might not have a clue unless things start blowing up in his front yard.
You know what? I think let me hear some more opinions. Onzo, Michael Jordan's your era, right? Before the Spurs were the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he knows who Riri is?
Absolutely not. No, I don't think Michael Jordan knows who Riri is.
I think that the main character of Marvel Comics, Riri Williams, is known to Michael Jordan.
I think Michael Jordan barely knows who Iron Man and Captain America are, to be honest with you. So he ain't gonna.
He doesn't even know them. See, that's why you lose your credibility right there. Good. Thanks for keeping on talking and then losing it. K. Dot. Michael Jordan knows Riri.
I mean, he doesn't know who that beautiful black woman is yet. And yes, I'm prepared to see Riri. He's going to know of her. He's going to know of her. Right now, she's low key, but he's going to know of her and her beauty.
Gray, does Michael Jordan know who Riri Williams is?
He will when the film come out. He don't know it right now. That's what I'm saying.
Jamie?
Of course, because everyone knows who Riri is. She's the queen of the MCU, right? She's the future of the MCU. She is like the next saga of the MCU.
Yes.
How much did Chill pay you to say that?
Snyder Steppenwolf says no, he doesn't. Big Bro says no. Jared says false. Keita says true. Yeah, good answer. Michael Jordan doesn't care about black people. The Kanye voice.
Facts.
What did he say? Something about Republicans buy shoes too, didn't he? That was a big line he had. Oh. That doesn't bother me, by the way. The whole political stuff. Me
neither.
Yeah, right. Questions: who does Kevin Feige look like? Elroy Jetson? Yeah, he does.
Elroy Jetson.
MJ knew Misty. He supports former police officers. Bill Russell, Onzo era. I thought, oh, that's a diss. He said, Bill Russell is your era?
Yeah, you're funny.
Put Michael B. Jordan, chill. Yeah, he probably knows Michael B. Jordan. His kids know her. Yeah, not even the Lego version. LeBron would know her. LeBron might know who she is. Yeah, he's down with Ryan Coogler and the Marvel crew. D. Steezel says, LOL. Ironheart is the next cyborg. And I like the way Perp spelled it because some people like to separate the word. No, it's all one word. It's all Ironheart. She's the next cyborg. She looked like Mega Evolution Scizor, if you guys know Pokemon. Mariah's voice, MJ be like, I don't know her. Question number 14. True or false, the Guardians of the Galaxy are full and the team are closed to welcoming new members? True.
False.
I got
false.
Gray?
I got false.
Jada Fanboy?
Well, it's kind of false because they brought in Thor and that didn't stop them. So it's like anybody they can find dumb enough to be willing to join, I'm sure they'll take.
That's a good answer. Yeah. False. Then I'm gonna change my answer to false. Mike, are you back from work? No, Jamie.
Say false.
Hey, I think we all say false,
Oh,
right? Did I
my
ask
mic
everyone?
was off. It's false.
You say it's false too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happens. The way Mantis kind of joined their squad was like she was in the
Yeah,
planet
yeah.
at the same time they were.
This is another good
And
example. They
James
just,
Gunn's brother,
Scraggler.
Kragan, whatever hell his name is. Yeah.
oh, and
Yeah.
Thanos' half brother. Don't forget.
He didn't join the Guardians. He joined the Eternals, didn't he?
Yeah, that was the Eternals he went in.
Oh, he went
False. Adam Warlock might join in the next movie. We know he's casted. Yeah, I think that is a consistent false.
I do want to go with false, but false in the fact of new members like joining. I just feel like these current members are about to get swapped out with new people.
But I thought this was going to be the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah, well, I don't think I really don't think it's the last one. I just think this is the last time for a lot of these cast members.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I think. I think they're obviously going to do a Guardians 4 and keep milking this franchise the best way they can. James Gunn might not be part of 4 though.
No, that might be it for him. He might be happy with Peacemaker and what DC is offering. Since they're going to continue.
Yeah, we got a good home for him.
He got a good home, honestly. We are doing a charity stream here, 33 Burning MCU Questions, except if you click on the link in the live chat and if you click on the link in the description, either or, you get to donate your money to this PayPal, which we've contributed $40 Canadian so far, which is so good. And we will be hitting up the Howard University arts program in the name of Chadwick Boseman, because we all love Chadwick Boseman. Question number 15, true or false? Phase 4 has been the best. False.
False.
Gray.
False.
Onzo. Mike. Jamie.
I say false.
Sorry, stepped away for a second.
It's all good. You think Phase 4 has been the best, Onzo?
Absolutely.
Hell no.
No. Absolutely not. No, it has not been the best. It has actually been the worst. That is a false statement.
Like, is that even a question? That's like...
You never know, bro. Think of how interesting someone's answer might be. They might be like, listen, Spider-Man takes 3 bad movies place. Like, he might say that. False. Perp, stop capping.
Good.
Bro, what? Everyone just seemed to want to chime in on this question here. Phase 10 will be the best? I could see Phase 10 being the best. Sure, like, why not?
I think Phase 4 was the most.
Hopefully
Jared says it's not the worst either, you see? And who would have thought that? I would say it's the worst.
So what would be the worst then if it's not 4? I'm curious.
Let us know, Jared, because you were saying that it's not the worst.
For me, if it's not 4, it might be half of 3. But even half of 3 is still better than 4.
By the looks of it, Phase 5 is probably going to be the worst.
Brell says it's the worst phase. Perp says the Black Adam movie is better than Phase 4. That's funny because question 16 is Phase 4 is still better than DC. True. Yup. Continuity, baby.
True.
Leadership. This is still true.
False.
Variety of
Gray?
characters.
I feel like this is an attack on DC fans right now. Like, this is some attack, dude.
Because the way the question is, you have to answer true. So it's true. Unfortunately.
I'm going to stick with false for now.
You're alone. Jamie.
No, he's not.
You think that DC has been better than the MCU Phase 4?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, so wait. DC.
I hated
That's not a Just League over DC.
You're gonna have to show your work, Jaden.
Wait, hang on. So the question is DC. You didn't specify DCEU. So if I say something,
I'm talking
like
about
DC,
the films DC put out since Man of Steel to now.
Oh, well, because I was gonna say V for Vendetta is better than anything that the MCU has ever done. V for Vendetta all the way, but that's not part of the DCEU. So I would still say false.
Mia?
True.
We have a little bit of diversity in that. William said it's an
I want to say true too, but Multiverse of Madness and No Way Home are there, so I can't. But if it wasn't for those 2 movies, I would say true, guaranteed.
What about the series? Which one do you go like, yeah, they have that series? Has Marvel really wowed you?
DC had the better series.
Yeah,
Peacemaker, Superman Lois Season 2, Stargirl Season 3, even though it's not done.
Except only Peacemaker is attached to that universe. No one else. They all have like attachments to the CW, which is different. bro. I'm
Very
both
true.
Marvel and I'm
But
DC.
But Peacemaker is better than half of the Marvel series, though.
Yeah.
Keita
better
says
than
it's true.
She-Hulk, I'll
Brywood
give it
says
that.
true. Majors is gonna carry the MCU.
Facts.
He had a good scene in the end of Loki. Snyder cut
Oh,
the
man.
Batman is better than
His
Phase 4.
Creed 3, the trailer for that looks fire. So I'm excited to see him in the MCU. I really am. I can't wait. I hope they do him justice.
King's about to be huge.
You guys see those shirtless pictures he's taking for Creed?
Bro, he is yoked. I'm like, like he wasn't even that yoked in Lovecraft Country.
No,
he yoked.
A lot of live action DC film shows have been bad for me. Question number 17. Kevin Feige is comfortable with the last 2 years of projects. False.
True.
He doesn't care. He's still getting
I say
paid.
true. And they still made money, so he's fine with it.
Man,
he's fine with it.
You say it's true too, Mia?
I think it's true because I feel like he wouldn't let anything pass unless it's had his approval. I feel like he runs a tight ship. I've seen some stuff where people are like, yeah, Kevin Feige. Like, I interviewed someone, the writer for What If, back when season 1 was there, and she was talking about, yeah, like Kevin Feige, like I ran into him in a hallway and he was like, oh, I really like page 9 of your script. So I think he does have a watchful eye. I think it's just kind of the fact that there's so many projects now that it's really hard to do like tight quality control. So I think comfortable is the best word. It's like not the best, but it's the best they can do.
He said he liked page 9. Was it a 10-page script or was it like a 100-page script? Because there's a difference.
They were just like for example, like how would he know specifically or remember what I wrote on page 9 versus, all the other scripts that he's read?
Man, I think Kevin Feige just knows what to say. There's a lot of page 9 scripts that he loved with the writers. What do you think about it, Jamie? You said that it's true?
I think he's getting complacent because we all heard the report that Blade was a disaster, that he was literally getting spread thin.
I heard that report, yeah.
Yeah, and they also pushed back their slate of films, like, I don't know, what was it, like a few months per film or something like that. So he needs help, man. Like, he legit needs help because the quality of Phase 4 was not good. And with all and the projects coming out in the future, they seem even more ambitious than the ones that we've got in the past 2 years. So they do need help. He does need help. He needs better organization, more people there. Otherwise, the MCU is going to go downhill. It really will.
Mike, with your little Kevin AI, is Kevin Feige comfortable with those last 2 years?
I don't think so, but I think he doesn't care because at this point, Marvel seems to be bulletproof.
Okay. I don't think he's comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and say false. What do you think about that one, Gray?
I'm going to say false as well. But I think he's good, though. I don't think he don't really care. They're not going to come with a job about it.
I think he'll really care is when the money starts to really drop. You know what I mean? When they stop making over $500 million, then he's probably going to have an issue.
Keita says it's true, but he still needs to recast T'Challa. Hey, right on. Kevin Feige dropped the ball in Phase 4. Jared says that it's false. True, but he takes the blame for all bad projects because he signs off on it. I like that question. 18. What do Marvel do if Wakanda Forever makes $1 billion? If it's a success, $1 billion movie, Wakanda Forever. We didn't have T'Challa in it. Still got to do what get to live in the limelight. All the toys sell. The movie's a hit. What do they do? I think they continue. They further on. They're like, we don't really need T'Challa. This movie's a success. We're gonna further on with the way that we planned what we planned. All those fans like Chillmonger on YouTube going, you need to recast, and he's really important. Guess he's not that important after all. We're gonna move forward with whichever new Panther that they use now. I think it's Shuri. I think they're gonna swap from. Did you guys see how there's a lot of other people in Panther suits? Who knows what they're doing, but they can continue doing it if this movie is $1 billion hit. Anzo?
They showed other people in Panther suits. See, I didn't see that one. I seen a TV spot that looked kind of good. But yeah, if it makes $1 billion, then hands down, the decision not to recast was correct. People still like these movies, so we're gonna continue with where we're going. We're gonna have Sherry as the Panther. I don't think he'll change anything.
What'd you say, K-Dot?
Well, The worst thing that'll come out of it is that Wakanda will get pushed over T'Challa. Obviously, it's gonna end up being Wakanda over Black Panther. It's not gonna be Black Panther first and then Wakanda.
It'll be like the world with all these characters rather than pushing.
It's gonna be Wakanda is not a place; it's a people.
Yeah. What do you think, Mia? What do Marvel do if Wakanda Forever makes $1 billion?
Well, I mean, I feel like maybe because I am not in the recast T'Challa crowd. I'm sorry.
That was weird. She just left.
Bye. No, so I think either way it's kind of irrelevant. I think they're just gonna stick on the Shuri path, or if they want Nakia to be Black Panther as well. I don't think having multiple Black Panthers makes sense. To me, that's really kind of a cop out. But I think regardless, they're just gonna go with the Shuri route. And of course introduce some more Namor stuff as well, because it seems like they really want to loop him in.
Why aren't you in the recast camp? What do you feel to support the idea he shouldn't be recast?
Yeah, I think the William Hurt is a good example, because to me it kind of feels like, tomatoes or apples and bananas, right? Kind of like Chadwick, to me, had a lot more of a stamp on his character than William Hurt. A lot more people cared about Chadwick when he died than William Hurt. And so this is where I'm coming from. I do believe that Chadwick was like the embodiment of Black Panther. I do think it is sad that we don't get to see a version of T'Challa continue in the MCU, but I also think the MCU is kind of finite anyway, so who knows how many more chances we're going to get to have like Black Panther stories. And they just might reboot the whole thing at some point anyway. I don't know. Or they
will at some point, but that's like after phase 10. We were joking earlier, like
Right.
we will get there. Eventually, though, the actors will age and someone will play a T'Challa over again, as well as a Hulk and Iron Man.
I think they're really about to milk this until like phase 50. Like this is it's like Star Wars. You can infinitely milk this.
But yeah, but all the actors will die if you go 50.
But we seen currently like they're not using none of the OG actors for the new Disney.
They're also not making the money that they were back then. Like a Captain America movie. I'm talking about Steve Rogers. Yeah. Civil War 1.5. Winter Soldier, I think it was up at 800 at that neighborhood. And then we'll do Falcon and we'll see if they can just kind of swap.
But as Lonzo said, as long as they still make that over 500 million mark that they started hitting,
you're right.
In phase 2 after Thor 2, they're good.
I think at some point you go, we can,
million, they're fine.
But then they can go, we can continue making 500 millions, or we can make these big box office $1 billion movies, and they'll say, fine, we'll do it. We'll press the button and we'll reboot. Thor, Chris Hemsworth, I love him, but that dude is going to be 53 years old one day, and he cannot still be Thor,
Why not? Harrison
I think those abs say otherwise.
Harrison Ford can still be Indiana Jones, and he's in his 80s.
Was Indiana Jones ever like a bulky dude, though? He can do that.
And how old is Hugh Jackman? Isn't he in his 50s too? And he was buffed up.
But again, he might only have like 2 appearances, like a Deadpool and a Secret Wars, I think.
Oh, yeah. No. But I mean, when he did Wolverine, though, he was pretty old and he was still jacked up, So
yeah, actors can do it, sure. Kevin Feige dropped the ball in phase 4. That was from the last question. Let me catch up. Recast T'Challa and make $2 billion in Black Panther 3, I hope. I hope too. 69girls.xyz says new, a dating for all tastes and ages.
Oh wow!
Hey, Aegon Tiger might be into this.
Wait, what was that site again? Can you put that back up? Thanks.
Oh no, it's gone away. Second Street Marvel Trinity. The climax.
We gotta get it for MSK.
The climax of the film will take place in Santo Poco, where all the residents of Wakanda, Poco, will dress as the amigos to defeat El Guapo. Trinity, you cannot joke like that here on the stream. Nope, we don't do that.
That was a long joke, but it was good.
Kita says that it's a no. They will double down and make more funeral movies for the rest of their employees, bro. Don't even get me started. Ashura, if they don't recast and kill T'Challa, I am done with the franchise. Ooh, that's a big... You would be done with the entire franchise. I would not be done with the entire franchise. I'm just really upset with the Black Panther portion.
Yeah, I'm not done, dude. It's just I won't be supporting the Wakanda stuff. It's like freak Wakanda now, like deuces.
Yeah,
but I also support everything else that I do care about, though.
If
in
funding,
this product.
If paying money for a movie ticket means the absence of T'Challa will be a profitable decision, then I just won't pay for it. But okay, you guys know how there's going to be a review embargo that gets lifted really early in this movie. People are going to be able to talk about the details, and all the critics will basically have plot leaks. They won't even be leaks. I think they'll be like official, just basically plot.
You know
what if the
Chillmonger?
Let me finish though,
I don't
Mike.
interrupt you.
Okay. No, interrupt me.
No, go ahead. I wanted to give you I realize this is an important stream. You're doing a charity stream and all that. I wanted to let you know one of the post-credit scenes in Wakanda Forever. Give you the details of what happens. At the end. Superman shows up.
Thanks for interrupting with that joke. But I'm just gonna say, like, if there's plot there that actually alludes to T'Challa isn't really dead, or this movie happens during the blip, so when they say T'Challa died, they're talking about when he turns to dust. If like there may be details there to shut up me and my crowd of we all want recasting, and like we may be sedated or like, oh, they throw us a bone, and then for the next 2 weeks of publicity for the movie, you don't have Twitter noise and people who are of my opinion being angry. And I think that's
so wait, by acquiescing to what you want, you're thinking you're going to represent that as them throwing you a bone. Then
when I say me, I'm talking like collectively people who believe what I believe, not just me, because I'm not that
like,
selfish.
What if at the end the casket is lowered into the ground and then they throw dirt on there and then you see the dirt start to vibrate?
Yeah, something like that. Then I go and that word would reach me because I'd be looking for the plot leaks, and I would go, oh, okay, they're not ending the character of T'Challa. There is plans to continue with him.
So then you would embrace this.
Would I embrace it?
You'd accept it.
I wouldn't embrace it, but I just wouldn't be aggressive in my where's T'Challa. I'll be like, oh look, they are planning to use T'Challa again. Okay, I'll give you guys that. But just if them ending the character and killing him and seeming like he'll never appear again in the next 6, phase 7, phase 8, phase 9, that upsets me. That makes me like, yo, F this, yo, hashtag recast T'Challa. Hey, doing videos on it. Can you believe what this guy did? This guy said, Nate Moore and Kevin Feige. And I would stop doing that if the plot comes out on October 25 and they go, oh look, they're alluding to T'Challa returning, or like you said, the ground vibrating, or like a Skrull that was impersonating T'Challa, or whatever the 1,000 ways you could possibly do. It would bring me down, I think. I know. I don't think that. Is that your question, Mike?
Oh yeah, no. I was curious. Yeah.
Question number 19, Jamie. Answer this: in what order would you expect the Illuminati to have fallen? So there's the first one who died, which was Black Bolt's brain. Then they turned Fantastic Four, Reed Richards into Silly String. Captain Britain, she was chopped by her own shield. Number 4 was Captain Marvel. Which order should it have been?
Okay, so because Reed Richards is a huge dumbass in that movie, he literally gives everyone's weaknesses away, starting with Black Bolt. So if that hadn't happened, if Reed hadn't opened his mouth, it also depends on who they're fighting. But power-wise, Captain Carter, is that her name? She would be the first one to go. She'd be the first one to go because she's the weakest one. And then who would be after that? Maybe Reed after that. Although he is super smart, but power-wise, And then Black Bolt, and then Monica, or what's it? Monica or Maria Rambeau? I forget her name.
Maria Rambeau. For me, Maria Rambeau would definitely be last. I think everyone can agree on that one, right? Maria Rambeau has defense. Good.
Yeah.
But the guy who doesn't is freaking Black Bolt. That guy, she got rid of him really easy.
Well, see, I think what you need to do is you need to take out the audience first, because all those people that don't know who those characters are, we wouldn't get exposition from Mr. Fantastic, so they wouldn't give away all their powers, and she wouldn't know how to defeat them.
Very smart. K-Dot, what do you think? Who goes first? Mia, in what order would you expect the Illuminati to fall?
Probably the same. I think Mr. Fantastic would go first. He really, out of all the powers, his is the least fantastic. So I mean, turning him into Silly String is like an easy. And then Captain Carter. She's strong, and I'm surprised they had her hold off Wanda as long as she did. That to me seemed a little like, yeah, could you have done that? So she goes second, and then I would be tied between Black Bolt and the Captain Marvel, but I don't know. Yeah, Black Bolt would just have to he would have to instantly open his mouth, and to me, it sounds like it'd be a done deal. But if he doesn't, if he's just silent the whole time, that's his own detriment. So, yeah, he would go third, and then the Captain Marvel.
The sad thing is, his voice is so dangerous. He would really need to be aiming right at Wanda with no one of his other friends in the way during a fight, and you can't guarantee that with Wanda mucking it up with everybody else. So it's that's the thing that he brings. While it is instant victory, it's got to be a precise sort of blow. This was a lame question, honestly. Gray, do you want to touch on this one? Anzo, yeah?
Yeah, I think the way it happened in the movie is fine. That's the order I say.
Okay. Gray?
I think she should have killed Xavier first, because if they were smart, they would have used him to put his little mind trick on her, and then they could have killed her on the outside. But they went that way, so I don't know. If they were smart, they would have used Xavier.
I didn't even remember Xavier was part of it.
Yeah,
Xavier and his little mental.
Mordo.
He was late though.
In prison, and then let everybody kill her on the outside, but they didn't do that, so they got stretched literally.
What do you think of this, Gray? Who saved Sam's name in Bucky's phone? Okay, did James Barnes himself save Sam's name?
Yeah.
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 What do you think about this, Mike?
Bucky's phone.
Guys, remember the crappy relationship they were in? As bad as it was, I remember when the therapist, the shrink, she was like, let me see your phone. Oh, you keep getting texts from this Sam guy. Why aren't you not hitting him back? Okay, well, if Sam is texting and she can see it's clearly Sam, that means somebody saved his name in Bucky's phone. Now, would Bucky be the one to be like, oh, let me save your name, make sure that you think Bucky is the guy who did that? Or you think he's like, yeah, I'll just leave the numbers there, it's all good. I don't think Bucky is the type of guy to really stop, enter the name. I think someone had to do that for him. I think the shrink did it for him.
You know who did it? It was Sam's sister. Sam's sister did it.
Sarah?
Well, I'm assuming since he never had really his own free will to use a phone, it was always under my control.
Uh-huh.
I think someone gave him a phone, and bought it and got him a service set up and all that. Maybe it was. I honestly feel like maybe it was Sam who gave him a phone and put his number in there.
Sam is the one who did it. All right, let me just do it for you. Okay, I can see Sam. It made me happy when Reed Richards died, so I could stop seeing John Krasinski's face. That version of Reed wasn't very smart. Chillmonger, it's no joke. Coogler is homaging the three amigos in Wakanda Forever, where they're citizens of Santa Pauco. Will all dress as the Black Panther to stop El Namoro, bruh.
El Namoro. El Namoro. El Namoro.
Bucky is a boomer, so he probably just remembers his number. Yeah, see? That's logic right there. That's why he just keeps the numbers. 21 of 33 Burning MCU questions on this charity stream. We are putting money together collectively. We're going to drop a donation on or use the PayPal link that is on the description side or down there. So far, we've put together $40 Canadian. So that's money that's going to be going tomorrow to the Howard University. Next question of 33. 21. Did U.S. agents names save his friend's contact as the Battlestar, or did they save him as Lamar?
Battlestar.
Lamar.
No, Lamar. He knew him as Lamar way.
Lamar.
As Battlestar.
Yeah, Lamar.
K-Dot, why would he change it to Battlestar?
Figures a DC person would say Battlestar. That shows you.
Because, that's what a friend would do. Just go by their goofy names for a while.
Because he sees Lamar as the hero that he is. He's the Battlestar.
Yeah, I think he generally is like, yo, I like my friend's stupid superhero name, and he's
of course.
Yeah, it's Battlestar.
So what?
Maybe.
You think Lamar has him as U.S. agent as opposed to?
No, he has him as Captain America. He doesn't know he's U.S. agent because he's dead now.
Logic
That's
of
right.
a DC fan.
Bro, U.S. Agent is a tool, man. Of course he has it under Battlestar.
I like the name U.S. Agent though. That's a pretty cool name. U.S. Agent. Yeah. No one's even gonna give him that
Oh no, I liked this character in the comics. I thought he was great.
in the comics. How about in the show?
They used them generically, but it was fine. I mean, he was fine. In the show.
Generic. He was the best part of that show.
No, Sam Wilson was.
It's because
Okay.
I mean, the only thing
let's get it right, David. Captain America was the best part of that show.
Captain America was on the moon.
He wasn't Captain America until the end of the show, though.
Good point.
So Sam Wilson was the best part of the show because they underutilized Bucky way too much.
Did anybody else go? U.S. Agent. Did say his name is Battlestar or Lamar? Everyone knows it's Lamar, right?
Except for DC Boy.
You can change your mind, DC Boy, because Big Bro says it's Lamar. The beautiful Kita says it's Lamar. Battlestar, just like that. With the star emoji. Nah, he's not an emoji guy. Nah, he's not. Lamar was done extra dirty. Black Panther Wakanda Forever review is on the 26th. Oh, did I say 25? Then I am wrong. Thank you for correcting me, Kimani Williams. He says Lamar. Hey, what's going on, Basco Scenario? He says, what's up to you? And this fire panel. Captain America was John during this show until the end where he was U.S. Agent. Isaiah was the best. Oh, yeah, right. Isaiah was the best. Question number 22. Gray, how long after the national anthem does the U.S. Agent take to sit down?
Well, after episode 5. Yeah, I think it was 5. He doesn't sit for the national anthem anymore.
What does that mean? He doesn't sit? You think he's got a beef with America?
He doesn't stand for it no more. He just sits.
No. U.S. Agent, this man, he will stand, he will sing the national anthem with the music. And then when it's done, he's not sitting because he's too busy giving an applaud, standing ovation. He's going to look around, make sure no one else sits down or the other people sit down first. And he's like, okay, cool. I'm not the first one to sit.
This is what he'll do.
Now I'll take my seat. The U.S. Agent, that's his character. He's USA. If he's not that, he's nothing. John Walker does not. He's not going to be the first. That's all I'm saying. He's not going to be the first to sit down after the song.
He's going to do this. What? He's going to get up, and then halfway in it, then he's going to sit down.
Hold on, wait a minute. K-Dot, you think he's going to take a knee during the national anthem?
Yeah,
I didn't think. Yeah, I feel like he would do that too. After episode 5, I really feel like he would.
What show did you watch? He's gonna take a knee.
He got done dirty. They treat him like trash just because he
killed somebody.
A terrorist. That deserved it. A terrorist. Just saying.
You're right about that one, Mike. How long is the national anthem? How long does it take?
Not long. He immediately sits down.
Mia, how patriotic is U.S. Agent? If the song plays, song is over. How long does he take to sit?
I don't know. Maybe he does one of those like 8-minute Cannes Film Festival standing ovations. I don't know. I take him as like kind of like an American Dad type of guy, like not like the Steve Rogers, I love my country sort of like, it's great, but like the really diehard sort of guy. So yeah, he'd give it a Cannes standing ovation.
Anzo, our boy Jonathan Walker, first of his name, Agent of United States.
He takes a knee.
He takes a knee.
Yeah, he takes the knee. After what they did to him, yeah, he takes the knee.
You guys are delusional. Anybody else who didn't answer this question? Jamie?
He probably sits down right away.
But he stands up for the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was going to be difficult to get out of some people, but hey, he takes a knee.
You said our boy, you're claiming him?
I'm not claiming him. I'm just saying that's his character. I'm defending what he's portrayed. He's USA through and through.
We don't claim. He's trash. We don't claim him. What are you talking about?
You definitely not coming here.
He's the
goat. Sam is better than Bucky, better than John in that order. Everyone else was whack in that show. We'll take 24 hours to sit. Isaiah Bradley, take a knee. Kita says, agreed, Isaiah Bradley was also good. Yeah. 23. Has Kate Bishop earned Hawkeye?
No.
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 I don't think she didn't earn nothing.
She didn't earn nothing.
The show leaves her off in Hawkeye's vicinity where she's probably going to learn a few more things from him. So
Right.
it's not like they did her no favors. You know, probably the next time we see her, we'll see advancements and we'll go, oh, she must have earned the name Hawkeye. But
and
not
also, if Clint trusts her enough, just like as a devil's advocate, I think if he was, enough to like bring her to his farm and meet her family or his family. So, in a way, I think she's still got some more to go, and she like idolizes Hawkeye too. So I think she, I guess, will earn it. Is kind of the consensus here.
She idolizes him. She idolizes him. She just won't listen to anything he tells her. That's all.
It's charity stream. Huh?
No, I said she didn't listen to him, so yeah, I agree with that.
It reminds me of, not to get too Star Warsy though, but kind of like an Obi-Wan, an Anakin, and then an Anakin and Ahsoka, where it's kind of like, I know what's better, but also you're young and naive, so maybe she'll mature and learn a little better.
Okay. Charity stream here, folks. Me chilling with the crew, Jaded Fanboy, Biggerford Entertainment. Jamie, his channel is AMBW channel. Mia J is Mia Johnson. Rogue Comics, SSJK.Sanctum, who's got a really long name over here that says that Black Adam has no mercy. And we're also joined by Gray from the live chat to the live stream. Appreciate you showing up on this panel, Gray. We are donating a little bit of cash. I have left the page inactive for so long that it has turned to that. I'll get back to it. But last I checked, we were at like $40 that we put together for Chadwick Boseman and his Howard University's alma mater. Check that out. There's a link in the description. There's a link on the side on the live chat. The next question, we're getting mommy. Kamala's mom versus Kate's mom. Fist fight. I'm gonna go. I think that Kate's mom, she seems a little bit younger, and she gets down and dirty. The way that she was talking to Kingpin, I don't know if she's ever fought before, but she acted like she could. Kate's mom is a weapon.
You got it wrong. So Kamala's mom, she went through struggle. Struggle moms know how to fight. Moms that grow up in lavish, riches and stuff, they know how to fight. They don't even, they don't know what's up. They not that
the
strong.
heels are knives. You just didn't see it, but she definitely can defend. Remember, wait, who was the
Kamala's mom? You can't. Kamala's mom got even a better weapon.
What?
Shoes, a belt, the backhand, front hand. She got better weapons.
There's no evidence that she put her hands on Kamala.
I'm not saying she put her hands on Kamala. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is those moms know how to innovate.
Stereotypically, yes, but there's just no evidence in there. There's evidence she's a stereotypical mom, where she could just cook food, and she was like, "Oh no, this is my superpower, Bruno. Here, take all this." So you're saying she's a
and she can do all the basics. I really feel like Kate's mom probably had the butler do like everything.
The butler.
So Kamala's mom all day.
What do you think about it, Jaded Fanboy? Which mom has got it, Kate's or Kamala's?
At what?
Fighting.
At fighting? If you were going to say cooking, I'd go Kamala's mom, but that's about it.
Well, then Kate's mom is going to whoop Kamala's mom in a fight?
Oh, yeah, Kate's mom, please.
Jamie, whose mom would win this battle?
See, here's the thing.
Sorry, K-Dot. A better question is Kamala's mom or Kate's mom versus BTS. That's about the only thing they're going to win again.
Anyone else want to touch this one? Come on now. Mia,
Yeah.
you're just sitting there laughing.
Kamala.
Mia?
Yeah, Kamala's mom, round moms. I'm like, I think she would have it in her. Kate's mom would kind of Karen off, or oh no. So Kamala's mom's got it.
Kate's mom might be a Karen too. She got some Karen tendencies in her. Like, can I speak to your manager?
You have to understand, though, Killmonger. I have an Italian background. My Italian grandmother could kick both their asses when she was in her 80s. Like, I'm still afraid of my grandmother when she was in her 80s. Are you kidding me? So I'm used to Italian mothers who will go downstairs, grab the wooden spoon and smack it over the back of my head. I don't see either of those two moms doing that.
Bruh, it's Gray, give us your take on this one. Kamala's mom or Kate's mom?
I'm gonna say Kate's mom because she really wasn't a struggle mom. She was almost broke when Avengers happened. They lost their money when the dad died, so she had to hustle up to get their money back up. And you saw the links to what she took to do it. So I put my money on Kate's mom.
There's no other way to take it. You're
Well,
watching
she
the
should
charity
think
live
so.
stream here, chilling with the crew, and we have collectively got another little donation, and we are at 44 Canadian bucks. This is going to be great. This is already a successful
Canadian
stream.
bucks.
Canadian dollars. I'm sorry I didn't get it updated to the USD, but I'm just like, I'm in Canada. I know what 44 looks like. I will be putting a
Dude,
little
that's
bit
like
of that
$1 million
money.
US, man.
You're insulting my home and native land, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm saying your dollar's worth more than
Hold on.
ours.
I got a curiosity. Here's a question, Chillmonger. How long after the national anthem do you sit down?
Bro, you know, can I take you back to a moment in my real life where I didn't stand up for the anthem and I was looked at like, what are you doing? And it was in school, and I'm like, no, I'm just not gonna stand up for this anthem. Like, I don't believe in this enough to stand up for it. And I didn't stand, and I got looked at, and I was like, yeah, let me talk to you in the hallway. It was in school. Teacher was like, let me talk to you in the hallway. You're being disrespectful. And I'm like, you know what? Nah, F that. And that's the story for my personal life, which I never give. Skip and Tosh is in the building.
In the US, I'm not sure if it's the case for everyone, but in Cali, we stopped doing the national anthem in like middle school. As soon as 6th grade hit, like we didn't do the national anthem anymore.
We do the national anthem, and if you're in a Catholic school, there's even morning prayer also right after.
I was about to mention that when I was in grade school, not only did I have to do the national anthem, I had to do the Lord's Prayer as well.
Did you go to a Catholic school board?
Yeah, we had to do that too.
It wasn't a Catholic school. It was just a regular public school. But again, once you hit high school and stuff like that, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to stand. I don't remember really doing the national anthem or the Lord's Prayer, but I remember in grade school we had to do both.
Yeah, in grade school we did too, but in high school, no, we didn't.
And you're in Quebec, right? In grade school there?
Yeah.
Huh. More you know. More you know, guys. Next question is, who is the most formidable mom in the MCU? I don't know who Nebula's mom is, but if Thanos is your dad, Nebula's mom, whoever that blue woman is, it's got to be a fighter. I'll give it to Nebula's mom, and we have no evidence of it. No, Pepper Potts has rescue armor, right? Pepper Potts. She's got the rescue armor.
Dang, all the Avengers don't got moms.
No.
I give it to Aunt May.
Aunt May? Nah, she's not a mom. Doesn't count. None of that. Nope.
Well, she was technically a mom.
She was a parent. She was a legal guardian.
She was an aunt.
She's an aunt, exactly. It's in the name. You can go to... Yeah, go ahead, Mia.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm tied. Freya was the first one that came to mind.
Thor's mom has
Frigga,
witchcraft.
Because she has witchcraft. She held her ground in Dark World. Also, Ramonda, I can see her.
How could you say Frigga and then go to Ramonda?
She's not. She doesn't have special powers, but I don't know. It looks like they're trying to build her up in Black Panther too, and she.
Rebecca.
I don't. Maybe I just like what's her name better. So or the actress. So Frigga though for sure.
Okay, but Frigga's dead.
Well, okay, but yeah, these are the mothers. None of the mothers joined the Avengers, so that's the other thing. Well, they're just.
Because gods aside, I would have gone Black Widow's mom is the most formidable mom. Ooh.
I think Pepper Potts is a fighter with the rescue armor. I think Frigga is a witch, and then Nebula's mom, whoever she is. There's really no other moms we can really be bringing up.
Hope's mom, Janet.
If she has her powers,
she got quantum realm magic.
Yeah, she's up there too. There's like a final four of moms.
Well, hold on. Is Wanda considered a mom or not?
Yeah. Gretel's kids are fake. Nah, she's not no mom.
She's not considered a mom in these rules. Okay.
The 838 Wanda is a mom. She's not. The one we have is not.
Chillmonger, you might be right with Pepper.
Yeah.
Because do you know how painful it is to make vagina
Whoever
candles?
has background noise is very annoying. Go ahead.
I said, do you know how painful it is to make vagina candles?
Gwyneth Paltrow and the inside jokes never stop. Every time I think we ever mention Pepper Potts, you have to go and tell us what Gwyneth does on her personal time, huh?
It's
Scarlet
out on the
Witch,
internet,
Shang-Chi.
man. It's not personal.
Ying Li. Ying Li is the best mom. She had hands. Maria Rambeau.
Can we stop having women who are dead? Can we like actually have ones that are alive, maybe?
Yeah. Kita says it's Maria Rambeau. She's thinking. The 838, she was Captain Marvel, but do we know if she was a mom also? If she was, then yes, I'll give it to her. Just came on to say, how come nobody's talking about She-Hulk? Has 3 bodies in a matter of days. She bought that life, and I am mad.
Oh, Agatha Harkins' mom.
Nah.
Really?
We saw her mom.
Yeah, she was the one who was burning her in the flashback.
Yeah, she's a powerful witch. So I mean,
Yeah, but that is a formidable witch. I just don't want to give it to her.
okay.
Question 26, and I'll be right back. Where can Thor and Hercules find some common ground?
When they find out, I don't know, they have a drink. They're gonna fight, and then they're gonna realize this is dumb. They're gonna have a drink, and then they're gonna be best friends forever.
Yeah, they can find common ground at the local pub. I mean, they'll probably have a competition on who could drink more and who could be more, rowdy or whatever.
Whose pecs are bigger? You know what I mean? They would definitely find something to
who's got the bigger pythons? Who's got
find common ground on for sure.
Probably daddy issues, I think, between Hercules. I don't know what else he's done, but they're probably going to make it sentimental where it's like, oh, my dad, I'm always a pawn in his game. And Thor might be like, oh, I'm always a pawn in my dad's, game, or like living in his shadow. So I can see them using that as a tie-in theme.
Yeah, because when Thor 5 comes, and this is the only plot I can see that they do, Hercules steals that kid that Thor's taking care of, and they're going to fight, and Hercules going to realize this is not right, and they're best friends forever or something. That's why I see it going down.
I don't know. It depends on how much they intend on implementing Hercules, of whether it's just going to be like a one shot or he's going to be part of the regular cast.
I have a feeling like this dude's going to be a one shot. I don't know what stories they can constantly keep doing with someone like Hercules.
They're drinking buddies, bruh. That's something that they'll have in common for sure, the mead. Next question, 33. Where was Tony and Pepper's wedding? We know where the funeral was. Probably in the same little hall, same place, yeah. The private wedding. Only invite the important people,
Tony and Pepper's wedding. Did he even invite his son, Iron Boy?
I'm sure there was like 1,000 people at that wedding. He had so many people that he had to invite, like businessmen and presidents and politicians, and
Captain America watched over Zoom.
I'm gonna say his wedding. The wedding was in his dark tower. I'm saying that's where his wedding is, right? Everybody knows.
I don't think Pepper would want that.
But everybody knows he's Iron Man because he blasted it out in the first movie. So he has to be careful where he has his wedding, right? I think the best place to have it is in his tower.
It was probably a private wedding, anyways. I do agree because
this is the same guy that told the Mandarin his address. I mean, I don't think he really cares.
Yeah, and then he realized what happened after that. You know what I mean?
I don't think they had a wedding. I think they just had a little ceremony because that was after the snap.
And I think the snap.
It was.
And he was depressed. Everyone was depressed.
Oh, like a little civil ceremony, you mean?
It was probably just him and all his Iron Man armors. That's all it was, just standing around.
All the helmets.
Where's a good place to have a wedding, Gray?
Park.
You think they had a wedding at a park?
It's like Family Feud. Top 10 places.
You think Pepper was pregnant at the wedding?
She probably was.
Yeah. Well, how was the wedding?
Yes.
Oh, well, you have to go to KDOT for that because KDOT knows the dates and the time frame of everything in the MCU.
Young Morgan Stark.
Go down to the week.
Morgan looked like she was about.
As Infinity War ended, what, 2018?
It was a 5-year blip, and if 5 years can pass, and
She
that
was
kid
probably
looks about
pregnant.
4,
Yeah,
She was
pregnant.
because once he got back, she asked for some help with some of her vagina candles, and so he helped, and then one thing led to another. Kind of like in Ghost, like the they were making the clay, that stuff. One thing led
Pottery.
to the other, and yeah, there it goes.
You're an idiot.
Do they even establish how old the daughter is? Like, is there an actual official age?
I think
You
she's
can-
like 5.
But I'm saying, but there's no actual official age.
probably somewhere in like some Marvel handbook, but they don't ever like stick to that. Because if you look at a handbook,
we
you can
have
see
no idea how to.
you can see
I
the
think they're
MCU.
trying to avoid dates because now when you look at tombstones, they have like the year they were born, but you can never really see the year that they died. So I think they're
Oh,
trying to avoid
really?
all that messy stuff.
It's always a leaf in between, and it's blocking the rest of the dates, or maybe
Really?
it's scratched out as dilapidated. Yeah,
I never caught that.
Right,
Uh-huh.
because if they
Neither
avoid
did I.
dates, people can't track what they're doing, and they kind of still get away with just doing something like aging up Morgan Stark when if she have her be older than what she's supposed to be.
Well,
They did not have no wedding at any Islamic holy center. No. Hercules is gonna make a move, and Thor will be like, "I always wanted to be a Valkyrie, but you're barking up the wrong tree and acting like a Valkyrie. Let's just have some meat." Friday read the vows. Yeah, Friday read the vows. That's good. Probably at the Potts family plantation. Huh? Probably got married where they had
That's
Tony's
crazy.
service. That's what I thought too. Thank you, Aunt Capra. Ashura says, Cassie Lang aged up. Made no sense at all, even with the time skip. That's just because they casted somebody really old. That's all. Question 20.
She wasn't that young in Ant-Man.
She was like
Her
9
age
years
makes
old.
sense now. Ant-Man happened in 2015.
No, look though. The new Pepper Potts, Cassie Lang, who they replaced her with, got
Yes.
way older. I'm not talking about the one in Infinity War and the one in Endgame. I'm talking about the new one who we'll see now. She's way older.
She doesn't look that old.
I googled her. She was like 23, not 18. Pretty easy to see that they didn't have a kid, and then 5 years later they had one somewhere in that window. Yeah, that's all. You're watching 33 Burning MCU Questions. Charity stream happening here. And if you want, you can donate with the PayPal link to the side of the page. So far, we as a community have contributed 44 Canadian dollars of Canada. Good job, everybody.
Extra emphasis on Canadian.
Extra emphasis on the Canadian for sure. 28 of 33. Where was Odin and Frigga's wedding? It was in Asgard. Okay, they didn't get experimental. Let's have a destination wedding. Let's go to Midgard. They definitely had it in Asgard.
Back when Odin was a conqueror, they had the wedding on top of the bodies he conquered.
Oh yeah.
He was a conqueror. That's right.
He was. He probably did something like that.
But she wasn't into that. She wanted to be on the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, it was in Asgard.
But she married him and knew what type of person he was, because he was conquering when they was together with Hela. So
Yeah.
No, she changed him. There's a reason why he changed. Because she's like, okay, listen, I don't really like that part of him. I can definitely mold him. All women want to do that to
no, but Hela is her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So Hela was conquering and she was alive, so she knew about it. She was with the conquering.
Yeah, that's what got her. The power. The women love the power, right? So they seen he had the power, and she was like, "Okay, I'm going with." But yeah.
So where was the wedding?
The wedding was in Asgard, regardless.
It was in the palace or something. It was just
Yeah.
a royal event or something or whatever, where everybody in Asgard was technically invited, but half of them were outside in the parking lot or whatever.
Where do you think the wedding was, Jamie?
It's probably somewhere in Asgard. Yeah.
Anyone else? Asgard it is. I mean, specifically on the Rainbow Bridge, bro.
No, I would say specifically in the palace.
Yeah, I'd say the palace.
29,
Definitely.
I'm asking, what is on Cassie Lang's lock screen? If you click on this button and things light up, what is what the time and everything? What else? What's there? Is it a photo of her and her dad?
Definitely not her dad anymore. She's older now. She's gonna be all like Dad, you're cramping my style. She don't say all that.
Nah,
It's
it'll be
BTS.
what's on her lock screen is the ant playing the drums.
BTS.
Yeah,
That
BTS.
giant ant playing the drums. That would be on her lock screen. Because she knows ain't nobody else in the world got that picture on theirs.
Right.
Gray, what goes on a teenager's locked screen?
He just said it. He got my answer. He just said it.
Mia Johnson on Cassie Long's phone. When you lock that screen and it lights up first thing in the morning, what you looking at?
It's either BTS or a My Hero Academia character.
Yeah.
Kirishima or something.
Hopefully she is in the anime.
I think so. Live
Well,
chat.
no Goku on her lock screen. No Goku.
Nah, she wouldn't have
Not
Goku.
this
She'll have these new she'll have these new overrated anime characters like Boruto on her lock screen.
Boruto. I don't even remember where they got married in the comics. I don't know. They got married on the Ice Giants planet, Jotunheim. I think
Odin would do something savage like that.
their own type of church. The balcony where Thor kissed Jane. I like that one. The giant ants. LOL these questions. Bro, I do this every week. William says she got a termite on her lock screen. That'd fit. 30th question of 33 Burning MCU Questions. Are the cops in Marvel dumber than real life? I remember in Avengers where they were like, who the hell are you, wise guy? And then after Captain America whoops some ass, he goes, okay, yeah. We're going to put a perimeter on 10th Street. And he was like that. That was a pretty, and he was a numpty.
I think they might be smart because they know how to stay out the way. We barely see any police in the MCU. They stay away.
I can only really think of 3 scenarios in which we actually see police officers in like almost all of the MCU movies.
Yeah. Even the shows, because Bucky and Sam were stopped by some cops and I didn't like them. Those are some dumb cops.
They were.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy Woo. I think he was an FBI agent, but that's cop enough for me. But his was so aloof in that Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, doing magic tricks with cards and stuff. He was bizarre. So, that's pretty dumb. I don't think any cops in real life are that dumb.
Yeah.
Jaded Fanboy, you're mentioning that there's 3 times you can think of. Is there a time I didn't bring up yet?
Well, no, because I was thinking, Jimmy Woo, but you were saying you don't really count him as a cop, but I'm going, he was kind of under house arrest, and it's like there was very few times where I actually remember seeing police interaction. So,
what about those ones from Ms. Marvel? Would you consider those?
Yeah, that's a cop.
Police?
Yeah, those are bad cops, bro.
Right, yeah.
Were they dumb though? Not dumb. They were really deliberate in their hatred.
Yeah, but I think some of the stuff they did was dumb. You know what I mean? Like there's one scene where they're chasing her and then she goes behind the car and disappears and they're like, hey, where did she go? Like the car that's freaking driving away maybe.
Did you watch my review? Because I pointed that one out. And then I rewinded and I said, watch this again. How did they not see it here in the peripheral? Yeah, that was
it was the drones following her, right? And they just disappeared.
That too, drones. She was those were some bad cops. You know what? Cops in real life, I'm gonna give the points to you. The MCU cops are worse. For the sake of comedy, Cassie Lang would have Levi on her lock screen. Attack on Titan, yes. DC says no, they didn't listen to Cap until he saved them from the aliens in the Avengers. Yeah, it's Captain America, bro. Wake up. Cassie and her boyfriend. Oh, she doesn't have no boyfriend.
I mean, those cops in Avengers 1 was definitely dumb because how did they not know about Captain America? Because he was a war hero.
Well, at the same time, it's just some guy jumping on a car, and it's like they got kind of, they got an order of what's the word?
Command.
Of command. Some guy dressing up as Captain America doesn't get to go, okay, you do this, you do this. It's like, yeah, I'll tell you what, you talk to my sergeant and you tell him that.
Trinity wants to know if the cops in Andor are dumber than real life. Who watches the show?
I don't
watch it.
Okay, they're not really cops. They're like the
Empire?
Like security, yeah.
Okay, after watching Obi-Wan, yeah, they're idiots. They're all idiots. They need to be idiots. Otherwise,
Yeah, you are absolutely right, Jaded, because they watched Obi-Wan walk out with Leia under a jacket and nobody seen nothing.
And nobody's seen nothing. And they're just wandering around, and like 2 ships come in and take out an entire, docking bay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that Dave Filoni had nothing to do with that series or Andor. Okay, Dee Diesel adds a good point. They don't know he was the real Steve Rogers. Good point.
Yeah.
I only like the cops in the Avengers movie until he, whooped those aliens' asses. I only watched part of the first episode and it was horrible. I watched the first episode and the second, and it wasn't for me. Of Andor, at least. We're at question number 31. Gray, has anybody in your real life brought up Wakanda Forever?
Nah, I keep bringing it up to them. No one's ever
nobody.
Tammy's like, man, I gotta see this movie. I gotta see Wakanda Forever. Now I always bring it up to them about recast T'Challa. Like most people don't like, they know it's coming out, but ain't nobody came to me about it. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think anybody has really talked to me about it either. So,
we have 2-3 weeks left until the movie releases.
Only one person that, like, in my personal life has been talking to me about it since it was they announced that first trailer. So not that much people.
Tons of people talking to me about it.
Mike from Rogue. Where do you work, Mike?
Rogue Comics.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, sure. Of course, people ask you. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
No, you're trying to put a false narrative out there. You're trying to help perpetuate your, your agenda.
Yeah, I have something against people of comics. You're not laughing at my jokes? I thought that was like A+ material. People of color, people of comics. No.
See, A+ up there is like a D- down here.
Hey, watch it, Mike. I'm up here with him.
Hey, I gave you guys your dollar stronger than ours.
Anzo, don't worry about it. That explains their education system because they actually think a D- is the equivalent of an A.
Good point.
Hey, have you met our politicians?
Lander on the U.S.
We're really not getting from the top of the crop here. Bottom of the barrel.
Midterms coming up. We got Mia Johnson, who is just like tolerating our bad humor. Let's ask you the question. 31. Has anybody in your real life brought up Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, and I think I'm on a different side of the neighborhood here because my circle are the people who are kind of looking forward to this. Also, as a disclosure, I know someone who worked on the film. They're very close to me. So that's actually some bias for me because I love this person dearly. But if it comes out and I don't like it, I don't know what to say. So I'm like, I for my personal sake, I hope that this film is good. But I do see people talking about it pretty positively on my side of the, fence.
I'm happy you didn't say the actual involvement of this person working on the film because you know how they really hate when things like that get out.
My uncle from Nintendo.
Anyone else want to touch this one? Jamie, anyone in your real life said Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, my ex brought it up when the trailer came out, and then the rebound girl after that brought it up, and then the girl that I'm talking to right now brought it up, so they're all excited to see it.
Oh, man. I have not had it brought up at all, and we're still 3 weeks out. But like the first Black Panther movie too, no one brought it up in real life either for me. Let's go to the live chat.
Hey, chill. I'll say this. When I was at the theater the last 2 nights watching Black Adam, they played the trailer. They played the trailer twice in both showings. It was in IMAX. I didn't see nobody really react to that trailer like that.
Because they saw it so many times already. That's why.
Well, yeah, but it was like, shoot.
Bryce says, no one's brought it up for me. Not for me. Never. Laughing at that one. The exchange rate is real. I had a conversation about Black Adam. You see, when a movie's close by, it's more likely. She's a C at 8.
I've had people ask me about what all the controversy is about, so I just basically explained it the way Joe Monger explains it to me. So
that's right. It's not hard to say I didn't like it. Big Bro says no one's brought it up yet. No one's brought it up yet? All right. Good. I just want this movie to make like $4, and then that way they'll actually recast it.
That's not gonna happen.
No, it's
$4 Canadian.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
like
whole
in
lot of
enemy
money, remember?
territory.
Speaking of
know?
Canadian, it is a charity stream, and we have Canadianly collectively created $44 as a group. We will be shouting out Howard University. We'll be giving money to Howard University. I'm going to click on other. I'm going to enter that amount, and we will have today and tomorrow to build that up. So that's going to go. That's what the PayPal link is down in the description, and to the left at the live chat, or to the right side on the live chat. 32. Do Marvel have a black superhero who is higher profile than Black Adam?
No.
Any of them.
We got Sam Wilson as Falcon, aka Captain America. Is he more higher profile than what the Black Adam has been able to accomplish in this last week?
No.
Are we
Just Dwayne's a way bigger star.
Are we conveniently forgetting Blade for some reason? Because if you think
Blade.
if you think Black Adam has a higher profile than Blade, that's delusional.
Look, I like Blade, but Blade doesn't get appreciated enough by the Marvel fans.
Is K-Dot's on
But
the
it's
set
still,
of his
you
cooking
still have
show
a
or
higher
something?
profile.
Yeah, is that you, K-Dot? Because you got some
going
crazy
on?
background noise. I'm hearing plastic bags and you know.
Well, all right. What I was saying, I don't think. Look, Blade's the reason the MCU exists today, but Blade doesn't get that much love from Marvel today.
And the MCU version of Blade, all we did was hear his voice at Eternals, so I wouldn't put him above Black Adam.
I wouldn't.
Even
Wesley Snipes Blade, yeah, but not this.
Even Perp saying it, like I have to agree with Perp. Miles Morales. I mean, come on.
In the MCU though, he's not existent yet.
Yeah,
he was
Miles
mentioned by
he's the most accepted he's the most accepted person taking up the mantle that's not white. That's what he is.
William has the answer here.
If we're gonna go straight MCU, I'll say Sam Wilson has a higher profile than Black Adam.
No, they're like
with
Hawkman.
you and DC Doc is you can't separate Black Adam from The Rock. Okay.
No. Because I have to factor in Anthony Mackie and Sam Wilson. Look, what all of us here like Falcon Winter Soldier. Majority of MCU fans think that show's trash.
Okay.
Why?
But I'm saying
I don't know why they think it's trash. It's actually a really good show.
Well,
they think
Trinity,
it's a garbage show.
Trinity says that they were preaching a lot during that final episode. That's Second Street Marvel, according to him.
No, there's a thing.
Like they don't even appreciate the product Sam is in.
No, you have to separate Black Adam from The Rock. It's The Rock that's got the high profile, not Black Adam. Because everybody wants Black Adam to fight Superman. Nobody cares. So few people actually want Black Adam to fight. Oh, I don't know, his designated hero, because they don't even know that Shazam is his main villain.
All right, I'll agree with this. I'll agree with this. Captain America, the name, has higher profile than Black Adam.
Oh yeah,
but even Sam Wilson's being carried by the Captain America name, not by his original.
And Black Adam is being carried by The Rock's name, because if it's not The Rock playing Black Adam, I don't think it has as much hype
about him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good points. Nick Fury is an answer. Let's really sit on this one. Is Nick Fury a Black Adam level character?
Higher.
No. He's above Black Adam. What are you talking about?
Above.
What are you talking about?
He's above. I wouldn't call him a superhero, but he's above.
Well, the question was about a black superhero who was higher profile. So if you don't consider him a superhero,
I consider him a spy and agent and stuff. I don't consider him a superhero.
Then
look at Snyder Steppenwolf's comment there. See, this is you want to talk about ignorance? That's ignorant right there. See that?
He says Miles Morales is the GOAT, and wait, people actually think Superman is on a BA villain. LOL.
Hey,
Blame. Movies they're doing. That's what this movie. That's what The Rock is doing right there.
Black Adam and Superman fought in that animated movie I saw, so it happens.
It does.
10 minutes, 15 minutes. How much history does Black Adam have with Shazam compared to how much he has with Superman? Stop
he's a Shazam villain.
Me personally, I think if they do it, they should have Superman and Shazam versus Black Adam. That would make more sense, where maybe he has an issue with Shazam and Superman has to come and help. That would make more sense. But
Well,
That's the only way I could possibly accept Black Adam versus Superman.
his actions or his dialogue at the end, like, shows that Superman is like more of a mediator, I guess, than someone that's going to go in and wreck. So I could actually see that. That would actually
Because
work.
he does say, "Let's talk." I mean,
Yeah,
he does-
yeah.
Wonder
that would
Man,
actually
says
work.
William, and that's funny because Yahya
That
Abdul-Mateen
was
has
a
been
dope
cast.
cameo, by the way. Ooh, Henry Cavill was glistening in that new suit, and he had the curls too. Ooh, he was looking good. I was like, oh my god,
Oh my!
I can't wait to
he
see
was
it.
glistening.
Can't wait to see
Fanboy,
it, but
just
don't talk
so-
about it so people in the live chat who haven't gotten a chance don't get it ruined. But by tomorrow's live stream, you probably should watch the movie before you hop in. There's gonna be tons of Black Adam questions, which I'm gonna create. It's sad, Mike. Yeah, Thor's best pal don't know how to spell it. Not gonna lie. After watching Black Adam, I don't think The Rock read the comics.
I said that from the first trailer. I said that from the first trailer. But The Rock, I would love to do. I'd love to go to Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne, do me a favor. Show me your Black Adam comic book collection. I want to see all two issues.
I saw a photo of him in the red carpet. He was with Brandon Davis, and they had a comic book in their hands.
Oh yeah, but how many does he actually own?
Look,
according to the red carpet, he reads.
He got a lot of the basic information correct.
Yeah, from off of Wikipedia.
I think he probably does know Black Adam, but they can't do, or they don't want to do exact adaptations from the comic book, right? So they put their little take on it. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, and I think all the Superman stuff. I think that's like all just him, like literally just what he.
That
wants.
was all him.
He read a comic.
Mm-hmm.
Just he wants Black Adam to fight Superman. Like he wants.
Yeah. But it also goes to with him and Henry Cavill are close in real life.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. Rock's ex-wife is Henry Cavill's agent.
And
So-
You didn't know that? Danny Garcia. Every time like Rock does an interview. he
and
mentions
his
her
ex
name.
is still his agent.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that
Yeah.
happens. And I think she even represents their daughter who's in WWE, Simone.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, no,
Mhm.
never mind. I don't want to get WWE right now. Never mind. We got Snyder 7 who says, okay, they messed up Black Adam's origins. He got his power from his son in the movie. Like, why?
For the story of the movie, the story of the movie required that. So
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't really
Vellani
buy,
reads
even though
comics.
it's supposed to be his nephew, I wasn't really bothered by it being them changing to his son.
I think
Because-
getting the origins correctly is probably the most important to get correct. And then you can do whatever you want with the
Well,
characters.
I look at it was like this for me in Justice League. Both of them, Steppenwolf was Darkseid's nephew, but he's Darkseid's uncle. But I didn't really care because it doesn't matter. Darkseid's still more powerful than Steppenwolf, regardless. So, uncle or nephew, he's going to submit to Darkseid. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wait,
We
did you
are-
guys-
Yeah.
Wait, sorry,
Jamie?
hang on. Did you guys see the video that Grace Randolph did about The Rock? Like the only reason that Henry Cavill, never mind. Sorry, spoiler. He's in the movie. The only reason that The Rock put him in that movie is because The Rock wanted more creative control at DC. Did you guys hear that?
After
He's using
watching
him
that
as
movie,
leverage, basically, he's using him
After
in
wa-
order to.
no, I don't. After watching
think so?
Black Adam, no, because I listened to Grace Randolph's review and I didn't agree with anything she was saying about the movie. I was like, what are you talking
oh, what a
about?
shock, Hanzo! It's Grace Randolph.
Yeah.
What's there to agree
Hey,
to?
love you, Grace. I'm not having that. Nope. If you're gonna mention a YouTuber on this channel, you better be saying nice things. Red Hulk looked dope in Black Adam. Kita's laughing at something somebody said. And Snyder says, but Kita, that made sense. In Snyder Cut, having Black Adam get his powers from his son was so whack. Heimdall.
Well, in the case of the movie, it still worked for me. Like, yes, it would have been more savage to see Black Adam freaking kill his nephew and take the powers from him, but I didn't need that much because by the end of the movie, I still think the dude's a villain, regardless.
Me too.
Of anything.
Yeah,
He
me
just
too.
has a tragic backstory, but still a villain at the end of that movie.
Somebody needs to tell Dwayne that.
It is a charity live stream here. I'm being joined by the panel: Jaded Fanboy, Anzo, Jamie, Mia, Mike, K-Dot, and Gray from the live chat to the live stream. Collectively, we've put up $44. I think that's where we're gonna end off today. If anyone has any last-minute donations, the link is there to do it over
Come
on
on,
the side,
guys, just one more donation.
side of the page. And
Yeah, where's that?
I'll probably go another. Oh, we have one more last question. So it's probably will be like 5 minutes left on this show, depending on how long we want to take this question. Panel of guests. What will it take to finally say that DC is winning?
Marvel to
For
stop
the M-
making movies and TV.
DC already won
for
this
the
year.
MCU fanboys to finally accept it.
So you think DC's already better? All right. I'll think it's not restoring the Snyderverse, but having some sort of assembly of what a universe is. It doesn't got to be Zack Snyder's vision. He doesn't got to be involved, but we got to have Henry Cavill Superman. Which Batman are they going? Yo, who's making background noise? That is you, K-Dot.
No, hold on. Chillmonger, you kind of misunderstand.
What?
If you compare Marvel with the Sonyverse is winning because Marvel sucks so bad that everything else is just better by comparison.
Sony's universe is terrible.
Yes, but it's not as bad as what the MCU have been doing with their characters.
No, it is that bad. Like the way that they advertise Vulture, Michael Keaton would be in the movie, and then he wasn't in the actual movie, and the scenes that he was in the post-credit scene, and they were different than what was advertised. Marvel has never done something like that.
No, they've just taken Thor and Hulk and destroyed them beyond any recognizability. That's all.
Yes, it's not the same.
It's not the same. No, it's not the same.
Let's go over to Gray. What will it take to finally say that DC is winning?
The fine winning. A good Man of Steel 2 sequel with Brainiac, I don't know, Batman and Superman in the movie together, and it's not, product placement or, trying to rush the story along to get to the Justice League. A Flash that not grooming kids. John Stewart
allegedly.
It'd take a lot for DC to be winning.
But you're just asking for like basic competence, like a crossover movie that doesn't get rushed. Yeah, you're saying that the bar is low. Marvel isn't perfect. Marvel isn't beyond getting defeated, and there's just a few normal things they can do, like a sequel to a Superman movie.
When DC stops hiring wrestlers as actors, that'll help.
The MCU has done that.
As Black Adam, he was probably one of the better things about that movie.
I haven't seen
it
yet.
Okay, no, but honestly, you want to know what again, DC, DCEU, I don't know the distinction there, but I will say this. There's only one movie that I've seen from DC period that shuts the whole MCU down. V for fucking Vendetta. That movie is a masterpiece. No matter what the MCU does, whether it's Secret Wars or Eternity Wars or whatever the hell they do,
Eternity Wars,
they will never be able to top that movie.
All right.
DC has it in them to make great movies. They have. It's just they are really, really inconsistent. But when they're firing in all cylinders. Marvel cannot and will not touch them. So.
Those superheroes they put the emphasis on super for sure. Mia Johnson, what will it take to finally say that DC is winning?
Man. I'm not a Snyder person, so I think that whole universe needs to either go, or I can see them slowly trying to redo it anyway. I don't know. I think they just need to take it slow and take it piece by piece. I don't necessarily think they need a huge interconnected universe right now, because if you see, personally from my side, the Batman and the Joker, how those were strong films, they didn't necessarily deal with Cavill and Gal Gadot and all that stuff. So I think if they can just continue to make good individual stories, building up the characters and not so much focusing on, when are we going to get to when they all get to fight and crossover, eventually. But I just like to see some distinct storytelling. I know you guys were like, I don't care about writing in
I do
superhero films. I do. To me, it has to make sense. To me,
yes.
It can't just be silly. And I think for me, it's character development. And I feel like they don't do enough character development. I would love to love who is that? The last Batman, not Pattinson, but the one with Affleck. I would love to love the Ben Affleck Batman, but I feel like we just didn't get enough of him to put Ben Affleck to good use. So I just want more of that. And then Marvel has to really go downhill as well.
See, yeah, let's say that. Yes, fine. Marvel does have to lose a couple of points. DC does have a lot, though. Green Lantern and The Flash and Wonder Woman, it's not just a big two, and they have a huge big two. But those characters are franchises within themselves. They have the potential, and using them, character development, that's a plus. Good plot, that kind of stuff. But just have them fight their villains, make it look really actiony. A guy with a ring, a guy who can be really speedy and make tornadoes. Like just take what happened in the animated shows and put it on live action, and we'll like it.
So what would have to happen is Marvel would have to fire Kevin Feige, stop making movies and TV shows. Then DC would have to become in possession of a neuralizer and make everybody forget the past 10 years of shit that they've put out and then start from scratch. Okay, that's what they need to do, because there's literally, like, legitimately, I don't know exactly what the path forward is for DC. Even if they did get somebody that was like their quote unquote Kevin Feige or whatever, because that whole thing, that whole section of fandom and the universe that they've structured there is like really inbred, and I don't understand how, like, you could, like, okay, let's say Black Adam is a really 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 good movie. Let's say it's on par with, like, you know, Iron Man, Black Panther, whatever the case may be. But there is still a segment of fans that are not going to accept that, because it's not like based in what they think is the definitive DC universe, which is the one that's helmed by the Edgelord himself. So
Blueprint.
there is another segment that see that as a positive, because one of the characters that were in the movies that he put out, the those abysmal movies, and they see that as the path. Oh well, okay, so this is what's going to happen. He shows up, and then they're going to hire Zach back, and they're going to have him make more movies, and this is just where everything is. So I don't know exactly what DC can do. I don't see how they can get out from under this, and that's a shame, because they have and it was just like I did a video, one of my rare un-Fortnite related videos that I did, where I was talking about the thing, because like James Gunn has a secret movie and all that, and then in the article that the Hollywood Reporter did, they were talking about how there's this guy that's there now who apparently is a comic book head, but it's like he just wants to just like keep throwing shit out there. Whereas Hamada was very methodical about it, and he wanted everything, like, you know, in a to make sense, even though Black Superman and all that other nonsense that they were whatever, all that not. See, this is why DC desperately needs a neuralizer. Once they get that, then they can make everybody forget this stuff, and everything just Superman 78, Batman 89, drop those abysmal Nolan movies, and just go forward from there.
So Mike, in regards to the neuralizer, you're saying that DC needs to have the Men in Black be sent to them?
Yeah. Black Panther 2 needs to bomb. A Cyborg movie, that is not going to cut it. Restore the Snyderverse and the Matt Reeveverse. Aren't they two different things, though? We got better leadership. Yeah, of course. We got just to make a film that truly lives up to the hype and really entertains the audience. That's all it's going to take, huh? Across the Spideyverse hype. Got a dip, y'all. Thanks for coming. Sony made Spider-Man 3. Yeah, in a way they made. You're talking about No Way Home, right? In a way they made it, but I'll give credit to the MCU. My Hero Academia is better than the MCU. Yeah. When or if they start making better films than Marvel, when a Justice League movie outperforms an Avengers movie, that's never happening. That's not happening in this decade. It's a shame that it's WB and not DC Comics that makes the movies. What's the difference, though? Like, WB's owned DC even before the movies were a thing, you know?
Well, they seem to be more concerned with the movie aspect as opposed to the comic book, the way the origins and the storylines and stuff like that.
You might just get a variant cover of The Rock on a Black Adam comic. That's about it.
Well, no. But like when they're making the movies, they put like we've discussed before. They want the people that walk by my store. They don't want the people that come into the store, because they know we're a sold ticket already. Whereas the people that walk by, those are the normies. Those are the ones they want to get. So
the
that's
Snyder
why.
Cut have a. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. They have a great Batfleck, and The Watchmen wasn't a bad DC film. It just wasn't in the universe, though. That's the thing. I just checked. We have not updated. We're at $44, and that ends the charity aspect of this. I guess you can still click on the link while I'm gone. But tomorrow, I'm going to continue on this roll. We're going to do a DC stream after I watch the Black Adam film. I'll have questions there. Listen, plug yourselves.
Update yet? Refresh yours. Yeah.
What? No, it's still at 44. Okay, I'll refresh my screen. It is at Ooh, yeah, I see your money. I see. Hey, there we go. We're at $58 that we have. We have let me get the screen ready. Sorry. Charity stream. There it is. Da-da-da-da. Thank you for, I guess it was Onzo who contributed that. Well, I know it's Onzo. I just don't want to say who donated what. But thank you. 58 Canadian dollars. So far, so good. We are just killing it. Onzo, what's your YouTube channel called?
Big Afford Entertainment. Thanks for having me, man. It was
You
fun.
had an awesome stream a week ago about Down syndrome and raising a child with Down syndrome. You recommended me to watch it, and I'm very glad that I did. Check that out, guys. We have the Jaded Fanboy. Are you posting videos, Jaded?
Yeah, I dropped my review of my initial thoughts and review of the Black Adam movie, and
Jaded loved it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, just loved it.
This is what Jaded said in the first minute of his review.
Marvel sounds a lot better.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Jamie, your channel is called AMBW channel, right?
Yep. And I will be not shutting that channel down, but I will be starting an official movie talk channel because I'm tired of being the odd man out here with like a totally non-related channel. So yeah.
Make sure to invite me. Mia, your channel is called?
I'm just the Mia Johnson channel. I'm covering House of the Dragon right now. We've got the finale coming up this weekend, so I'm excited to talk about that.
Oh, episode 10 is the finale?
Yeah, this is Sunday's finale. Did I watch the finale? I don't know. I might have seen it. I might not have.
Whoa, she had the hook up. Oh.
I think everybody had the hook up.
So Mia's gonna hook us
still
up
a
with
couple
that
of sleeps
episode,
away for
right?
us.
Mia, you gonna hook us up with that episode right now? You know.
It's not hard to find. I'll say that much. It's not hard to find.
It's on the site. Got it.
Okay. All right then. Mike, Rogue Comics, your channel is called Rogue Comics. You like to play video games, but you also time to time talk about Rogue Comics, don't you?
I do occasionally.
And K Dot.
I thought you liked Fortnite, not video games.
Oh, Fortnite, yeah. Black Adam has a what was it? What's the whole thing?
I am SJ Kid Sanctum, guys. I will be at a wedding, but later I'll be doing some Gotham Knights gameplay. So expect that.
On 30 FPS.
Then we got Gray, who doesn't have a channel. I just read the private chat. Yes. That closes our stream. Thanks to every single one of you. Let me just refresh the stream, make sure no one put in a little bit of money, and it's still at $58.65. That's that. Tomorrow, DC stream. Everyone who's here is invited to that. If you can't make it, it's not work. It's all good. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace out. Salam. This Peacemaker was good. Tight stream. Later.
Peace.
Bye.